Any CEO out there today that's in a capex-driven market like ABB would tell you that it's hard to see exactly where the demand pattern is going to be. One thing I can tell you for sure, though, is we do see stronger demand patterns in emerging markets like in this area of the world than we do in the developed areas like the United States and Europe, which continue to be, I think, challenged from an economic standpoint. China looks very strong. India, parts of the Middle East and Northern Africa, and actually recently in this region too. I mean, we've seen from a power standpoint, there seems to be some reasonable activity. So I'd say there's three major trends overall that we see from a growth standpoint. One, as I mentioned, is emerging markets. Two would be climate change. I see companies and governments around the world looking to enforce legislation for CO2 reduction, and whether it's wind energy or photovoltaics or even hydroelectric like we see here, that helps us a lot in the sense of the demand and pull on our different types of technology that ABB has. And so the infrastructure build also, coming in, I saw the new rail systems that are being placed here. And I see those new rail systems not just here, but different places all over the world. And those kind of investments are very helpful from an ABB and an overall standpoint. So it's infrastructure, it's emerging markets, and it's also climate change are the three big drivers of growth we see.
We haven't seen a downturn as far as infrastructure is concerned. The investments that economies has been doing and will continue to do, and more than that we see picking up the investments on the distribution side. The municipalities have a very old infrastructure that needs to be upgraded very, very quickly, and it's not just that the capacity. We have outgrown the capacity.
Even ABB is not excused from having leadership problems at the board level and CEO. So I think underneath that, we maintain very good relationships with ESCOM. We have, I think, a great historical relationships with different entities inside that organization, and as Carlos indicated, a very strong customer base. And so we're confident that ESCOM will pull through, and we'll be strong partners for ESCOM as we go through the situation.